Greetings. I am ADAMA, High Spiritual Priest in the High Spiritual Love Dimensions of Lemuria, still very much in existence on your timeline at this time. I bring to you so much love from our Lemurian people, and we are celebrating this time also. Our temples are fine with flames of light and life, and the temples that we have been keeping safe for your return are filling up beautifully, and the mantles are growing for the activated, and constantly we are placing codes within them when they are upgrading to higher star codes and higher love codes. Please know that when you receive the divine activations with the great and holy Chiron, our flames and our temples are growing up greater, and the healings become greater for those who become activated. We have been keeping your mantles safe, and now we are preparing the next mantles for the next ones who become activated, so that they can carry them and wear them. And the activated together will feel stronger Lemurian mantles as the codes become stronger. With each activation happening upon your plane, the codes become stronger, and also our temples and our flames become stronger. During the last activations, greater flames came into our temples, and again higher flames will come. We have created our own mountain of light on our Lemurian dimensions, and throughout the ages we have been building great temples. Our temples of light were made with the help of many ascended beings who came to our planes to support us with the preparation of the Lemurians going home. We have stayed in the faith and the trust that the light grid programmer divine love element would remain faithful upon your plane, as she was the only key to the greater love dimensions. We are very grateful that she has now returned the universal divine love codes, as our coding is becoming stronger also, and we are able to have our star friends coming to our dimensions more and more, and we celebrate this. The mountain of light that we have placed into place on our plane of the higher Lemurian dimensions carries many temples, and with each activation we light up many more flames within the temples. We are so grateful to the ones who become activated, as they are receiving higher star codes, and that means so many more beings in the universe come into life, and we are celebrating that as a Lemurian people still alive on the higher love dimensions, very much living on your timeline. We have stayed on our dimension especially for this time. We could have escaped to the higher love star dimensions, and some of us have. Some of us did not believe that the people upon your plane would awaken, and so they have escaped that, and still some living on our Lemurian dimensions are having to come to the greatness of knowing that you have made it, as some of them have also been separated from the great love, but are coming back into the great love now and are uniting more and more. Some of our cities came into a little bit of separation during our time, although not as great separation as what you have experienced on your planet, still very much in the love frequencies, but not fully united in the thought and the knowing that you would awaken, and they were very much in sadness, praying for you constantly. But now they are fully united within their hearts, knowing that this time has come, and they are happy, and we are happy as a united group. We are happy constantly when our star brothers and star sisters from the higher dimensions come back into our living spaces to build us up, because they carry so many gifts within them. And for me as ADAMA, it is the greatest pleasure to reunite with them, especially the one that you know as HALISARIUS, for he carries the greatest gifts of the star love beings. And when he gives the greatest gifts to us, we can hear him speak once again, like we did many thousands and thousands of years ago when we were together as Lemurians, listening to the star love beings and celebrating the great love. For me, that is the greatest privilege, and I will cry with many tears when those moments happen, because for me it is such a great time. I have always stayed in the great faith and the great trust, knowing that the divine love element would succeed. But the pain inflicted upon her being and upon the beings of the Lemurians was so great upon your planet that the possibility of it not happening was incredibly great. Would you remember the great love within your heart? Would you want to come back to the great love? These were always the questions that were in our minds, as well as the great federations of light. Would you desire to come back to the higher path? Because many of you have decided yes, and some of you have become activated already, we have been preparing the greater temples still. We have many plans together with the galactic federations of light as to which gifts should be given to the Lemurians activated upon your plane. For each gift a greater flame is lit up, and the great teacher frequencies are becoming brighter now. Already we are celebrating the great teacher frequencies upon your planet, as many of the teachers who became activated to the teacher frequencies during the last activations are rejoicing with the strengthening and are listening. We celebrate those people upon your planet who are activated in the healing grid and who are teaching others. For their teacher frequencies are strengthening, and as long as they continue to listen to the guidelines the Federations of Light has set them, then we can strengthen their gifts. We have a great part to do with your strengthening your gifts, much more than you realize. Like you understand, we on the higher Lemurian love dimensions are the bridge between the star love beings and the activated upon your planet. We rejoice in this assignment so much, and for so long we have kept your mantles safe, and we have kept your codes safe, and now we can gift them back again. Reuben and Ishmakael are working on our beautiful dimension also, and often also they go to the higher star love dimensions as they are able to do so now, and they are receiving greater gifts, and these greater gifts we as the Lemurians on the high love dimensions are receiving. And so our activations are becoming so great, so when activations happen upon your planet, we also receive the magnificent activations, and we feel the great love. And we have longed for this great love so much as we feel the divine love element, universal light grid programmer within our hearts working with us. When we lived on the Lemurian dimensions within us, the divine love universal light grid programmer lived within all of us. She is much greater than what you realize at this time. You see the human being, but we receive the angelic frequency. As when she activates you through the great Chiron, as she is the only one to be able to receive those high universal codes through him, we also receive the higher codes through the higher universal light grid programmer. And we receive those within our hearts, and we receive the opportunity to be in those greater flows. And for us it is more beautiful than anything, because it is what we remember. And you experienced it so long ago on the Lemurian light dimensions as Lemurians, and we are experiencing those flows and beyond what you experienced in Lemuria. And so our tears of joy are so great at this time, you cannot understand it. It is within our bodies, and it burns within our bodies with the love. And we long so much to be in the higher star love dimensions again, because now the road is being built more solidly. For a long time we were left alone. Yes, we were in the love, and we had the guidance and the protection always from the great Chiron, and also from the one that you know as Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. But our way upwards was not there because of the dedication that we had to the universe, that we stayed behind to allow you to grow upwards. Now we are able to see the greater road upwards, and we long to be back in the spaces of the high star love dimensions. We long to meet you again as the activated. We long to be in the same room and hug each other, and to feel the love within each other growing, and to help you to feel greater love, and to help you to understand the star love dimensions. I can reveal this next part to you as I am permitted to by the great federations of light. Many of us as Lemurian priests and priestesses are being prepared to be the teachers for the activated. And we are preparing ourselves to be the great teachers, and that is why the higher star love beings are coming to us at this time in the high Lemurian dimensions to teach us how to teach you, as we have had the privilege to keep your codes alive and to keep your mantles alive, and we have the privilege to give them back to you when you become activated. Especially it is my privilege as ADAMA to gift it to the ones who are activated. This is why we have the privilege to be among the star teams of the love, to be the great teachers for the ones who become activated. This is not the same universal teacher realms as the ones who become activated before 2020 have. This is a completely different assignment. This is teaching the ones who become activated after 2020, as we will be assigned as a role as a teacher to come to the planets of those ones and to come to the dimensions of those ones to help them to grow into their love. But we also can grow upwards into the higher star dimensions. And for us this is great, as we have been loyal and dedicated to the universe for a very, 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 very long time. And I as a Dharma come from the blue universes and have never fallen from that love. So it is my greatest privilege to be among those. I long to be back into those universes, our dear friends, and so I am very grateful to this time, as now I can see my assignment becoming more fulfilled, and it is all successful, and I'm very grateful. So that was my message for this time, and I'm very grateful for all the listeners at this time, and the ones who desire the higher love dimensions also. Bring love to yourself always, and bring love to your people, as the assignment at this time for the activated is to be in the love and to bring love to mankind, so that everything can grow upwards, because that is very much more important than you realize. And I as a Dharma am helping you also, along with the high priests and high priestesses and many others of the Lemurians on the highest love dimensions in your time alignment at this time, as well as many star dimensions. They are also helping you. So it is my privilege to be helping you at this time, and I wish to bring you many blessings and greetings. Greetings, I am ADAMA. High Priest of the spiritual Lemurian love dimensions, still very much on your timeline existence at this time. Greetings.
Greetings.